Well, hello everyone. Welcome to Morning Coffee. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you're new to the channel, welcome. My name is Eric. Very, very nice to meet you. And if you are returning, what's up, guys? So, welcome to your daily reading for Monday, June 8th, 2020. Please keep in mind that time is an illusion and energies are fluid. So, just because this is a reading dated for the 8th of June, that does not mean it absolutely has to resonate for you at that time. Whenever you're guided to watch this reading and it resonates, then that is the message for you in that moment. Also, keep in mind that this is a general reading, yes? So, please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. I hope you guys had a great weekend, or again, you know what? I'm going to say, considering the current circumstances of the state of the world, I mean, I hope you had as good of a weekend as you could have. I almost want to stop saying I hope you guys had, which is a bummer. Like, well, I shouldn't have to stop, wishing you guys. And actually, you know what? No, I'm not going to stop wishing you all, wishing everyone a good day, a good weekend, a good night, a good life, whatever. So anyway, let's let's just get into the energies here. Oh, let me say this. I have acquired, or let me say this: the universe has given me an oracle deck. It is the Enchanted Lenormand Oracle. Now, this is basically, I believe this is basically a Lenormand deck, but it's different. It's a combination. It looks like at least a combination of Lenormand and cartomancy, I believe. And I don't know much about cartomancy, but I think that is like the art of using like a deck of playing cards, like you would play poker with, for divination. But then this also has the Lenormand. It has both. See, if you can look, you see that it has the Lenormand symbols, and then it also has a like the card, the playing card type on top of it. Now, serendipitous story, quick little story for before we get started here. I went to a little shindig, a little Sunday night get together with one of my friends that I met here. I met her back in March when I came for vacation, and we're really cool. We stayed in contact, and now we're hanging out here together. Now that I'm here, and she wants to do like a Sunday dinner, Sunday get together thing, which I'm totally down for. And so we had our first one yesterday, and she has someone. This is totally serendipitous, you guys. It's crazy. She has someone that is Airbnb-ing the apartment below her. So a lot of the houses here in Puerto Rico are set up. Oh, I'm in Puerto Rico, by the way, if you're new and you don't know. But a lot of the houses here in Puerto Rico are multi-story. So like one family will live on one story, and then another family or another, whatever, there's another apartment on another story, blah, blah, blah. And so she has someone below her that just moved in, right? So, okay, we're all hanging out, we're all talking, blah, blah, blah. And this new, we'll call her tenant, the Airbnb, she says to me, she goes, so, what do you do? And I was like, oh, I'm an energy worker and a card reader. And she was like her mind was blown at that moment, just because, she didn't expect that. I don't lead with that. Like, I don't go out and say, hey, look at me, I'm a card reader. I don't really mention it unless it's valid, relevant, or they ask. And so she asked. And so because of that, then instantly, like, we connected, like it was nuts, right? But she said she had this deck and she didn't quite understand it. And I've used a Lenormand deck before, so I'm slightly familiar with it. I do have another Lenormand deck that's on its way. It's still in with the rest of my decks, that it's on its way here. But she asked me to take this so that I could work with it and use it and try and help her work with it. And I said, absolutely. And I asked her if it would be okay if I used this for the channel. And she said, of course. So at the end of the reading, I am going to pull a little bit of this Lenormand just to get us a little bit of oracle, maybe a little more extra clarification too. You never know. Okay? Awesome. Now, I feel like I'm not centered here. Oh, and as you can see, some, all that green that you guys really like, well, there's a little bit of it there, but the green is going away because I'm painting here, kids. So what you see is primer. I spent yesterday priming this room. This is going to be the studio once my apartment is set up, and I'm going to sneeze. Maybe not. All right. But anyway. Here we are. All right, cool. So, oh, another thing. Sorry, we're already 5 minutes in and I haven't even pulled any cards yet. But last thing I want to say before we get started, if you want to like keep up with me on the progress of like my studio and well, my apartment, because I'm going to be updating the whole time. I'm redoing the apartment myself for the most part. Like I'm focusing on painting right now. But if you guys want to keep up on that, then follow me on Patreon, patreon.com/divine conversations. I am updating there, giving updates here and there, progress, and showing little bits and pieces, and da 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 da. So if you want to keep up with that, then follow me there. Also, if you do go to Patreon, you get love readings, monthly love readings, and some other things that I'm actually working on trying to identify what it is I really want to be doing, but I haven't gotten there quite yet. There's some things that are listed there that I'm not sure I'm actually going to excuse me, my allergies. I'm not sure if I'm going to actually offer anymore. Okay, but anyway, there's that. All right, kids, let's get started. Hold on. Wait, hold on. Let me take care of this first. Okay, we're ready now. Let's do this. Hi, Spirit. Please make me a clear channel for the collective at this time. Please bring forward the best messages to serve the highest good of all involved for our Monday, June 8th, 2020. Thank you so much, Spirit. All right. I'm going to give this Spirit saying 5 shuffles today. So I'm going to do that. I am starting with my Wild Unknown Tarot. And we'll see what we got for today. This is... Okay. That's 2. 3. I think I'm going to try and keep this like under 30 minutes because I'm shooting this on my phone, and I think 4. I think it only works in like 30-minute increments because on Friday, it cut off at some point and I had to like stitch the videos back together. So, and that's 5. All right, so let's see. Let's see how well I can keep to that, right? Yikes. Okay, here we go. So, what's going on today for the collective? What do you guys want to discuss? What do you guys want to discuss? What's going on? What's going on? What's going... Interesting. Okay. That stack. That's all that's necessary. Well, then there's that. Oh, ooh. Ace of Swords. All right, so there's a stack of cards that came out, and they fell out sideways, so I took them. And then I just finished completed shuffling the deck. And the Ace of Swords came out, and this came out as the only one that came out up, face up. Okay, so this is your theme right here, right now. What we're talking about in this session here. Now, keep in mind, guys, that something I know I said in the beginning of the reading that time is an illusion and energies are fluid, so this doesn't absolutely have to resonate for you for like the 8th of June. But keep in mind that when it comes to watching readings, especially here on my channel and on many other people's channels, I personally use the dates, yes. It helps keep things in order. But what's more important is the title of the reading, okay? So I already feel like some of this is going to relate back to some other readings that I've done in the past. If you want to, after watching this reading, something tickles your fancy or you catch the bug and you want to go back in the archives, make sure that you pay attention to the title of the reading, not the date, okay? But it seems here that there is some sort of I'm hearing central point of view. There's some sort of central focus or some sort of wisdom, understanding, or knowledge that is the central focus of your life right now. Some of you are having trouble coming to terms with this. I'm here. I just heard grieving. You may have gotten some sort of truth, some sort of words of honesty. I'm hearing, and just because they're honest words doesn't mean that it's a pill that's all too easy to swallow. And I kind of feel like you're coming to terms with some sort of truth, some realization. I'm hearing agony. Maybe this truth created agony for you, or maybe this truth wow, maybe this truth has the potential to release you from some sort of agony. Interestingly enough, this morning I woke up with one of Lady Gaga's new songs in my head. It's A Thousand Doves, and it's off of her new album, Chromatica, which I am absolutely obsessed with, but we can talk about that later. But in the line, or in the song "A Thousand Doves," she has this part in the bridge where she just says "Set me free." And as I was speaking to that, speaking to this Ace of Swords for you here, that's what I heard. And I was wondering why I had that song stuck in my head this morning when I woke up, because it's not one of my favorites. It's a beautiful song, don't get me wrong, but it's not really one of my favorites, and it doesn't really feel like it's relevant to my life. In the song, the hook, the chorus goes, lift me up, just something. Oh shoot, I can't even do it justice now because I don't remember the words. But part of it is because I've been flying on some broken arms, and I feel like this Ace of Swords energy here is the truth that actually is going to set you free, the truth that is going to lift you up. However, you have to do some grieving work to come to terms with what the truth of this is. Underneath the deck, you guys, is the Ace of Wands. All right. So we're still talking about something that has inspired you to move in a different direction or a new direction. That doesn't mean it's going to be easy. Oh, there you go. There you go. Oh shit, there you go. So the other three cards, or the other cards that came out, there are three of them. You have Judgment. You have the Queen of Wands, and you have the Lovers. All right. So yeah, okay. We're still talking about this situation in which you had to make kind of from the past. You had to make a decision. You had to leave a lover behind. You have to leave a soulmate behind. You have to leave a circumstance behind you. There was some sort of decision that you needed to make here. Maybe you're still needing to make this decision. Maybe that's why this is coming up here like this. And so you're at this point, you could be at this point right now where you're grappling with the truth of the situation here. What Spirit absolutely desperately, not desperately, but definitely wants you to know is that you are ascending. You are rising in vibration. And in order for you to rise in vibration, in order for you to stay in alignment with what it is you truly desire, Queen of Wands and the Lovers, you have to cut away the things that are no longer serving you. Because ultimately, those things that are no longer serving you, those things that literally the universe, spirit, or your higher self is asking you to release from your life, are the things that are standing in direct opposition to what it is you truly desire. So that's why I'm feeling like, yeah, okay, some of you are really grappling with this. You're really grappling with this. You're trying really hard to understand. But I'm hearing, in trying so hard to make sense of the situation, you're actually making much more of a mess of it for yourself. And maybe that means that you are going out there and really, let's say there's a partner of yours that you've been struggling with, and you've been struggling in the relationship with this person. Now, this doesn't have to be the situation between you and someone else, but it could very well be. But this also could be just hypothetical. But you've been struggling in this relationship, and you just keep going back to this person, trying to rehash things over and over, just trying to keep bringing it up, trying to fix it, trying to heal it, trying to do this, trying to do that, trying to do this, doing the most, like the absolute most. When at this point, it's not even necessary, because at this point, you should be I'm hearing the devil is in the details. You should be able to understand that there are some elements here that just need to be cut away. And the more you go about it, trying to fix it, trying to heal it, when you know it's really not necessarily going to work, you're only making it that much harder for yourself, and even potentially that much harder for the other person or the other people involved. And so this is the truth I feel like someone here is grappling with, is trying to understand. But what you're missing, I feel like I want to start getting some clarification, because I feel like you're getting caught up oh look, the star just fell off the top of the deck here. You're getting caught, I feel, because I'm seeing the Hierophant in my head, and I feel like you're getting caught up in the status quo, or like the way everything is done, or doing something a certain way, looking a certain way, appearing a certain way, or conversely not appearing a certain way. But what you need to understand is other people's opinions of you are just that. They're opinions. And something my mother used to say when I was a kid, and I fully subscribe, I fully co-sign on this, and y'all have heard me say this before. Opinions are like assholes. Everybody's got one. Okay? So quite frankly, and look, we have the lovers here. Quite frankly, another person's opinion of how they perceive of your, it's their perception even too. Like they're another person's opinion about how they perceive of your life ain't got shit to do with you. You know what I mean? As long as you are in alignment with what it is you truly want, ain't shit nobody can tell you, boo. Ain't shit nobody can tell you. And then looky here with the star this literally fell off the top of the deck. I was just about there's spackle on there's spackle on my cards. I was just about to shuffle this and get some clarification, and this card fell right off on the top, right off the top of the deck, and I'm going to keep it because what the star says here is that you know, you are moving towards something that is fully unique to you, or is in direct alignment with you, and it's probably not going to look pretty on the surface in the process of getting there. It's not going to look the way that everybody else wants it to look, but ultimately it's going to get you where you want to go, right? So why do you have to keep doubting yourself? Downing yourself and doubting yourself in terms of everyone else's wishes. I'm going to give this one more shuffle. And then I want to clarify this Ace of Swords here. All right. Again, and also I'm going to try and keep this to 30 minutes. Yikes. We'll see. All right, so Spirit, what is this Ace of Swords here, please? Look at that. 9 of Swords. Yep. Okay. But with that comes... okay. With that comes the 7 of Wands and the 8 of Pentacles. Well, I'm going to be honest with you. And I'm kind of having trouble coming to terms with the way I want to say this, or the way this came across to me. But you know what this kind of feels like? Because I don't want to offend anybody. I understand that some people, you might be in a little bit, this might be a rough situation. Like, I'm not trying to downplay what you're feeling and what you're going through in any way, shape, or form. Okay? I'm not trying to downplay that at all. But with the 7 of Wands and the 8 of Pentacles here, to be quite honest with you guys, this feels like a kick in the pants from the universe that says, stop crying about it. Stop getting overly emotional about it. Put your boundaries up, is literally what Spirit just said. Put your boundaries up and do your work. 7 of Wands, 8 of Pentacles. Because right now, this fear is getting in your way, and it's stopping you from progressing, is what I just heard. It's literally stopping you from progressing. At the bottom of the deck, you have the Sun. And sure, the Sun is the best card in the deck. Okay, so this is kind of cringeworthy energy, but I really feel like that Spirit right now is really trying to, because we're clarifying the Ace of Swords here, right? And so Spirit is really trying to give y'all like the kick in the pants to say, just get over it and move forward. And I know that sounds insensitive. I know. I don't necessarily like telling someone to just get over something. And y'all heard me go on a rant about that not a few months ago, right? But at this point, Spirit is kind of saying this to you. The Sun is the best card in the deck, sure. But right now, the Sun is representing clarity. You guys, this is clear as day. You can't get any more clear than this. So, literally, with you spinning your wheels, wasting time out of fear. Well, with you spinning your wheels out of fear, you're wasting time. You're literally wasting time. And you're wasting energy that you could be using to put forward towards what it is you truly want. Okay? Okay, I'm gonna stop there. with the tarot at least. And I'm going to go to the Lenormand deck here because, again, I am trying to keep this to about 30 minutes. And I want to see what comes out with this. What extra clarity I can give you guys in terms of this situation. Now, the thing about these cards is they're super cute, but they're really tiny. They're really tiny. They're adorable, though. And I really love them. And I did a reading for myself yesterday, and let me tell you, like, I connected with the cards, and they spoke. Honey, these cards spoke to me, girl. You have no idea. I mean, the reading that I got from these cards last night that I did for myself was slightly mind-blowing. And like at this point, I shouldn't be surprised. I've been working with this for over 2 years now, as if that's so long, but professionally and regularly I've been working with cards and doing readings for people for over 2 years now at this point, and I really shouldn't be surprised. But sometimes some of the ways that these cards speak is mind-blowing. Like, I don't think it's something I'll ever really get over. But okay. So in terms of this situation, I'm gonna give this one more shuffle, and I just want to see. I want to see what this deck has to say about this situation for you. That was the last shuffle. All right, kids. Let's see what this says. So what's the closing message here? Oof. Okay. So, last one. All right. I'm going to have to go to the book a little bit for this. Okay. So overall, we have the Path. And actually, I got this card last night for myself. This is, I'm sorry, not the Path, the Crossing. I hear you're on a journey, but look at this. I want you guys to look at this, because I really feel like this is going to help calm some of your fears. Look at this card. You see, from the point of view on this card, we're standing at one edge of this bridge in a barren wasteland, looking ahead of us to a lush forest, right? So you guys are in the process of crossing over. And I don't mean in death. I don't like maybe, I mean, you could think about this. Okay, yeah, this could be a death. I don't necessarily mean physical death, but I mean transformative death. Absolutely. Hell fucking yeah. You guys are you're literally, this is, okay, now the Path just came out. But this is you right here. You are standing in this barren wasteland, staring across the bridge, looking at the lush, beautiful garden that is in store for you. And all you have to do is cross this bridge. Now, maybe that's easier said than done. Okay, but look, guys, Ace of Swords. It's clear and bright as day. Okay, you have the Ace of Swords, you have the sun here, and now you're looking at the Path. You see the beauty that's in store for you. You see at least the potential of the beauty that's in store for you. And okay, and then look, the Path just came out. Look, and this is the Six of it's the Six of Clubs, but it's the Six of Wands too. I mean, the Six of Clubs I equate that to the Six. Oh, you can't really see. Can you see it? I equate the Six of Clubs to the Six of Wands. Okay, which is a victory, which is overcoming obstacles, I'm hearing from the long haul, and hell fucking yeah, it's a long haul. Look at this. Look at this Path that just came out here. Look at how windy that is, and look at how it splits. Okay. Interesting. And look, the two sides. You see how the Path forks up ahead? One side goes into a cave. The other side goes deep into the forest. Which would you rather? Would you rather go into a cave, or would you rather go deep in the forest, where you can be free? I mean, a cave provides shelter, sure, but it's also confining, isn't it? You're entombed in rock. Or do you want to be free to climb the trees and breathe the fresh air? Would you rather be imprisoned? Or would you rather be embraced under the canopy of a forest? Okay. But look at what else you have here. You have the Scythe. This is death right here. Don't fear the reaper, right? The reaper's here. The reaper has come to call. There are some things that need to be let go of here, guys. You have the scythe, you have the heart, you have the fox. Now, I feel like the fox can be a good or a bad thing. I feel like the fox is a good thing in this case. And I actually feel like the fox might be you. The fox is very cunning. The fox is very wise. Okay. The fox knows how to get what he wants or needs. The fox knows how to protect himself and herself and their families, right? I feel like you are the sly fox because I feel like you have the wisdom and the knowledge and the understanding and the clarity to get yourself out of this position, whatever it is for you. You have the ability to get yourself out of here. And then you have the birds. And to be quite honest, I don't like the birds. At least in this situation, I feel like the birds are the people around you. I'm seeing the birds as kind of like a Three of Cups energy right now. Social conformity, the hive mind. What is this? The Seven of Pentacles. Or I'm sorry, the Seven of Diamonds. I need to learn more about cartomancy. But anyway, I feel like this is the gossip, this is the chatter, these are the people around you that don't have your best interest in mind. That's the point. They don't have your best interest in mind. And you know this. You're sly enough, you're cunning enough to be able to pick that out. What is this? The Nine of Clubs. What can the Nine of Clubs be related to? The Nine of Wands. You know how to get yourself out of here. You know exactly what to do. And you are perfectly capable of sneaking away in the night. Whether that be figurative or literal. You know how to get yourself out of here. Don't fear the reaper. Because ultimately, whatever you are cutting away is leaving space for your heart to flourish. This is the reason why. This is the reason why you are facing this challenging change, this death in your life. It's in service of your heart. And with that understanding, you guys, there's really nothing else to question, to consider, to think about, to analyze, to overanalyze. Einstein's definition of insanity, doing something over and over again, the same way, expecting a different result. Well, I'm not trying to do it the same way. Maybe there's a different way to do it. Honey, stop it. Girl, boy, bye. Just stop it. This is not going to work. You have to make the choice for yourself. And you have to keep in mind that you are on a path of ascension. Okay? So whatever it is you're being led to do, whatever it is your heart is calling you to do, it is in fact not only for your greater good, but for the greater good of the people around you. Because think about it this way. Maybe by you doing this over and over, trying to fix this situation, you're just continuing to enable this person or these people. And that's not serving nobody, is it? Honey. Nope. Boop. All right, kids. I'm going to leave it there. We did it. It's 28 minutes. Okay. All right. I'll see you. Anyway, I love you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you have a fantastic day. And I look forward to connecting with you again for our next cup of coffee tomorrow morning. Yeah. Take care. Mwah. Bye.